You guys a little story about me. I'm doing another Black Ops 3 story. Well, I love telling stories. Stories is like my thing. So this story is about whenever I went to a summer camp at like the YMCA, and right now I'm on my phone right now. I'm trying to find like how far. Okay, well no, I'll just explain the story. So they had a whole week at the summer camp where like they were going on like field trips and all that, like every single day. And I was at my house. I was probably about like 10 at the time, maybe a little bit younger. But I'm like I walked from my house and okay, I can actually do this. Okay, so sorry about that like long pause. But yeah, I'm gonna try to play COD with like one hand. Okay, so I'm gonna start the story. So, like I said, they had field trips all that week, and I was a very excited little kid at the time because I loved going on field trips like every other kid. I can't see this guy. Where is he? Oh my god, where the fuck is he? Stop. Oh my god. Okay, so okay, I figured it out. Okay, so like I said, I was a kid. I loved going on field trips, and dude, no. Okay, so my aunt was over because I think my mom was at work at the time, and I really wanted to go on this one field trip. I can't remember. I do remember where the field trip was too now. They were doing like 3 field trips. One was to PNC Park, one was to Heinz Field, and I can't remember where the other one was to. I think it might have been whenever the Mellon Arena was around. Because I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm like we basically like live close to Pittsburgh. Because like, you know, as like a little kid, you get really impatient. You're like, yeah, I want to fucking go now, woman. Like, I just want to get going. So, I decided to walk from my house to where they were having the summer camp. And the summer camp was at a fire hall, basically, because that's where they would meet, because like the old place we would go to, they were doing renovations there. And that, I just looked up, from my house to the fire hall there's like different routes you can take. One's like 4.9 miles, and the other one's like 3.8. But where I walk to, this one place. It's on the way there. I only made it to there, but I walked down the hill. There's like a giant ass hill, and I made it to a car dealership. There's like a car dealership around there, and I made it by there. And as a kid, you know how like your parents tell you don't take like drinks from strangers, don't take food from strangers, that you like don't take anything from somebody you do not know. It's literal fucking common sense. Why the fuck did I just switch to fists? Okay, but I only made it 2.7 miles of the way, and I was walking. The guy offered me a drink. I was a smart kid. I said no, because I remembered what my mom taught me. From how good of a mother she is, she taught me never take drinks from people if you don't know them. So I'm at this place. I pass all that up. I end up at a roll-off place. Like, you know the roll-offs whenever you have like dumpsters and all that shit? Like, you know the dumpsters that you put in like your yard or your driveway whenever you're trying to get rid of stuff? I made it to there. And I'm walking up like the hill, because there's a hill to go up. And I walk up that now. And basically, well, before the cop even showed up, somebody, once again, if you don't know the person, you're not supposed to get in their car. This lady comes up. Actually, my mom knew the lady. I think my mom called her and was like, can you go see if my son's up there? Or like, she was just driving up there. So, in turns, I knew the lady, but I didn't know that was her at that time. Like, I knew the person. Like, she said, I'm a friend of your mom's. Like, can you get in the car with me? I'm like, no. Because, like, I know, even if they say, I'm a friend of your mom's, I'm a friend of your dad's, like, don't get in the car. Like, it's just complete common sense. Because I didn't know the person, but then I know her now. Like, what? Okay. So, I make it to the roll-off place where you put all, like, your dumpster shit. And, I'm there. Cops pull up. This is like the first time I'm ever in a cop car for something good, not something like decently bad. So I'm in the cop car. I get to sit in the front. Like, I'm like, damn, this is the shit, sitting in the front of a cop car. But like, as I'm in the cop car, we go down to the police station, and this dude's like, I can't remember what the cops even said to me. Like, I was that young. So, you know, at the beginning of the story, how I said I love to go on field trips, and I was so happy for it. Since I walked from my house to that place, I couldn't go on these field trips. I was a sad, sad child at that time. Whenever my mom told me I couldn't go on those field trips. But I learned my lesson from that. I learned never to walk again. Sort of. Okay, but if you guys enjoyed what you saw in this video, smack the like button. And if you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button. And always remember, have a stormy day. I will see you guys in my next video.